All right. What is up, tycoons? What is up, traders? Got an update for you today on AVAX, Avalanche. All right, we're going to break down the chart. We're going to go over the patterns that we're looking at, the major retracement levels we need to break out past, so that way we can get a higher high and possibly hit some of our bullish price targets. We're going to go over the chart, break everything down, as well as the bullish divergence. But first, I got to hop into the news. Okay, there was really big news in particular when it comes to Avalanche. Okay, and this is very exciting to me. AWS partners with Avalanche to scale blockchain solutions for social enterprises and governments. All right, they recently announced their partnership a day or two ago, and so I'm going to be covering it, kind of highlighting and updating you guys on it. So, stay tuned later for the technical analysis. And in the meantime, we'll dive into some fundamentals and just research some of this. Okay. So Amazon Web Services has partnered with AVALabs, the company building out layer one blockchain Avalanche, to help scale blockchain adoption across enterprises, institutions, and governments, the two firms exclusively told TechCrunch. The partnership intends to make it easier for individuals to launch and manage nodes on Avalanche, while also aiming to give the network more strength and flexibility for developers. AWS will support Avalanche's infrastructure and decentralized application ecosystem alongside one-click node deployments through its marketplace. The affiliation will also include AVALabs joining AWS Activate, which is a program that helps startups and early-stage entrepreneurs get started on its platforms. A number of blockchains already use AWS to power their networks. About 25% of all Ethereum workloads in the world run on AWS. The technology itself is natively agnostic and supports all blockchain protocols, Wright said, though this is AWS's first foundational partnership with a blockchain. AVALabs plans to add its subnet deployment as a managed service to the AWS marketplace. So both individuals and institutions can launch their own custom subnets easily. Subnets are a part of Avalanche's scaling solution that divert traffic away from the main blockchain and allow projects to stake its native token AVAX while creating their own layer 1 or layer 2 blockchains. Last quarter, Avalanche started developing 5 to 6 live subnets, John Wu said. But in the testnet phase, there are over 100 subnets that will be deployed in the next 6 to 12 months at least. So big news, guys. All right, they already started developing 5 to 6 live subnets, but Wu is saying that they're going to have 100 subnets deployed in the next 6 to 12 months at least. So big news for them. AVALabs has also become a partner of the AWS Partner Network, giving the firm access to deploy offerings on AWS with more than 100,000 partners in over 150 countries, Wright said. APN, the Amazon, the AWS partner network with AVALabs and Avalanche is the jet fuel for blockchain and crypto that will democratize access for all corners of the world. Right. And so Avalanche is using AWS solutions such as Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud to deliver consistent millisecond performance in order to confirm transactions instantly and process thousands of transactions per second. AVALabs also participates in AWS Activate, which I kind of mentioned a little bit earlier in one of the previous slides, but it's a free program that helps startups to build and scale by offering its members AWS credits, resources, tools, and expert advice. AWS Activate is an excellent resource for developers to bring applications to the masses with Avalanche's trailblazing speed, security, and scalability at their core. As a result of AWS's global infrastructure and commitment to compliance, it is simple for global users to launch an Avalanche validator node from the AWS marketplace. Number one on my list of how AWS helps us is by allowing customers to launch validator nodes out of whatever legal jurisdiction makes sense for them. This is big. This is very big. AVALabs plans to add subnet deployment as a managed service to the AWS marketplace in 2023. So, lots of things developing and coming in this year. It's going to be a very nice year for Avalanche. So imagine a world where transactions, whether it's selling a house, trading an asset, paying out a claim, they finalize in seconds or less. Contract, payment, receipts are all tied together in a single action with the history of the trade permanently logged. The transfer does not require third-party involvement, bypassing centralized middlemen such as banks, brokers, and agents. This world is built on blockchain, guys. And a lot of you guys know that and are behind this idea. And that's why you're researching and, interested in blockchain such as Avalanche and just blockchain technology as a whole, right? But a recent Alchemy Web3 development report notes that 36% of all existing smart contracts were deployed in 2022. Per Gartner, the business value generated by blockchain is expected to grow from $176 billion in 2025 to 3.1 trillion in 2030. So John explains, and John Wu, all right, who is basically like the founder, he's the president of Avalanche. He explains that our mission is not just to play in the world of crypto. We want to tokenize all the world's financial assets. That's big, guys. That's big dreams, okay? To create a better system for everyone. And we can take a look here. Launched in September 2020, Avalanche started a new era for blockchains with near instant transaction finality. Today, 500 plus apps are built atop Avalanche, which is an eco-friendly protocol with minimal energy usage. These apps span the Web3 universe, including projects in decentralized finance, blockchain, gaming, NFTs, and enterprise use cases. Ava work addresses three long-standing challenges in the blockchain space, right? And that's going to be these three right here. It's going to be flexibility, adaptability, and scalability, right? So flexibility, the rigidity of monolithic or single blockchains can lead to a lack of use case fit for apps, as well as congestion, which results in higher fees for users. Adaptability, Avalanche allows users to create application-specific blockchains called subnets. Subnets are customizable and improve the speed and scalability of decentralized applications, also known as dApps, hosted on the Avalanche blockchain. And then scalability, right? A blockchain platform on which others can build needs to support thousands of transactions per second and have rapid finality. And here's a nice little visual of what they're talking about here. But that's it for the presentation. Okay, we'll go ahead and hop into the chart, do some TA, all right, and show you guys what we're really looking at here. So we have two trend lines that we're paying attention to. They are forming a bullish chart pattern known as a falling wedge or a descending wedge, but we have to break above this trend line right here. Now, something else worth noting is that we are currently at our three major retracement levels. So that's done using the Fibonacci tool right here. And a good visual, a quick understanding recap of the fibs. If you take a look, you have your swing high right here. Okay, and then we connect it down to our swing low. So we have this impulsive move to the downside. And what do we get? We get a correction. We get a retracement. And we get one up exactly to our 38.2 retracement level before continuing the trend lower, right? Remember, nothing moves in a straight line down or a straight line up. You get a move down, retracement, and then continuation downwards, right? And this is what we saw. We had the move down, we retraced up to our three major retracement levels, 38.2, 50, and 61.8. And then we got the continuation downwards. Okay, so if we take a look at what we're looking at currently on the chart, we have our most recent high. Okay, up here, we have this move to the downside. We've retraced up to the 61.8% retracement level. So if we are not able to break through these levels and continue up higher, okay, for a reversal, then most likely we're going to get a move down, retracement up, and then continuation downward. So, I gave you guys the blue breakout level of support last time, and when we broke that, we were going to be looking for these support levels down here. As you can see, we established some nice support here, and then we got the rally, the news came out, and AVAX shot up tremendously. Now, it's just a matter of whether this momentum can carry us out of our major retracement levels and up to some of our breakout levels to hit some of our bullish price targets all the way up here at 26. Okay, so right now 16.79 is going to be your major resistance level, along with 15.61. We need to get above those, and we need to hold above those to continue going up higher and really break out of this retracement, right? Below there, we have 14.43. That's going to be our major support. We really want to stay, consolidate in these retracement zones and not head back down below them. If we start trading below 14.43, then we could be seeing that retracement for the continuation downwards. Now above 16.79, we're most likely going to start our breakout for this falling wedge pattern that we're tracking, right? So you could see a breakout and a retest and then it go higher. You could see a look above and fail and it would come back into the range, and that's pretty bearish. So if you see a look above and fail, most likely it's coming back down to test the lower end of this previous range and pattern that we were looking at. Or, we could just get a flat out breakout. So, lots to look for. Okay. A lot of work has to be done to really break out of this pattern. But ultimately, if we are able to get past that 16.79 and break out from here, the next major level that we're going to have to face and really break out from is going to be 20.62. And the reason being is that this is our previous high, right? So notice the trend here. We have the high, we have a lower high, we have a lower high, we have a lower high right here. To get a reversal, you need to make a high and then a higher high. You need to actually start a new trend. So this is our previous high right here at 20.62. If we're able to break out past that and create a higher high, we have bullish price targets up here of 23.3, 24.76, and then ultimately 26.80. These are going to be all of our bullish price targets above our breakout level, which are above the major retracement levels that we need to break through. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.